Emotional regulation refers to the ability to manage and control your emotions effectively. It involves, recognizing and understanding your emotions as well as being able to express them appropriately and cope with it in healthy ways. Now, this can include strategies such as deep breath, mindfulness, and seeking support from others. And today, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 strategies to help you regulate your emotions effectively. Number 1 on my list is I need you to name the emotion. Now, what are you feeling? Are you going through fear? Is it anxiety? Is it surprise? Is it love? Now, when it comes to emotions like anger, you must understand that anger is a secondary emotion. And what do I mean by that? I mean, anger doesn't just occur. Anger is something that happens because something didn't happen. Let me break it down further. So, for example, you are angry about something. This is the emotion that you're feeling right now. I need you to think, am I irritated about something? Is it that I feel like I have been overlooked and ignored for so long? Okay? Now, when you look at this, you're asking yourself these questions. Is it that I refused to set boundaries when I needed to set boundaries? This helps you to see how you got to the point where you're so angry and you're struggling to forgive. Now, if you find that, for example, you're irritated, you find that you didn't set boundaries, now you know that one of the issues you have is struggling to set boundaries, and you know that you need to work on this so that it doesn't become a pattern of this person is always angry. Does that make sense? So this is a strategy that I need you to take seriously when it comes to emotional regulation. What did I say? Name the emotion. Number 2 on my list is validate your emotion. Don't be angry and be saying, oh, I've got joy, joy. I find that we do this a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's not wrong to declare joy, but the problem is, why are you acting like you're not going through fear? Why are you acting like you're not anxious? Okay? Because again, let me use anger because this is very common. When you're validating that emotion, you're saying, yes, I'm angry. But now you're able to ask yourself, why am I angry? In validating this emotion, you're saying, yes, this person offended me, but I need to forgive them. Because with forgiveness, again, you must understand that it doesn't come easy. It takes a lot to forgive, and you must understand that forgiveness is first and foremost a will. Okay, so this is why I need you to validate the emotion so that you're not living in a bubble where you're acting like it doesn't exist, and then years later it comes to bite you in the butt because you ignored it. Number 3 on my list is identify your triggers. What is getting me angry? Okay, why am I so angry? Why is it that when I'm around this person, I can't control my anger? Why is it that when I'm around this person, I feel the need to, silence my voice and not speak anymore? I need you to identify the triggers. What is it that happens? Do you find that when you go to a certain place, when you take sugar, what is it that causes you to become this person that you don't like? What is it that makes you so emotional? Some of you cry so much. You find yourself always crying before they even say anything, it's a well. Why am I so triggered? What is it that triggers me so much? And one thing I advise, get a pen and paper. That's your best friend, because there you don't have to pretend to be feeling something that you don't feel, okay? So identify. Number 4 is mindfulness. And I've written down here, be present in your life and don't let emotions go without doing the 3 things I've mentioned above, which is naming the emotion, identifying the emotion, and validating the emotion. Mindfulness is you being present in your life. I find that every day at some point I get so sad. I find that I have an addiction to social media. I find that the moment I decide to take my life seriously, something always comes up that distracts me, and then I've gone 10 steps forward and then find myself going 100 steps backward. I need you to be mindful. What is going on in my present life? Don't let those emotions just go, because trust me, you act like they don't exist today, they will come and haunt you tomorrow. Number 5 is journaling. And I'm sure you've heard journaling, you've seen pretty journals, and you're probably thinking, what's the point? Honestly, journaling will heal you in so many ways, because you see, you can journal pray as well. A lot of times you're going through emotions where you're so angry, you don't even have the words, right? You're trying to find the words, but the words to describe how you're feeling just elude you. Write what you're feeling down. Write it down like you are a 2-year-old just learning how to speak, how to write. Because in that moment, you are able to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling. In the morning, this is how I'm feeling. In the afternoon, this is how I'm feeling. At night, midnight, this is how I'm feeling. And the good thing about journaling is no one is judging you. Your pen is not going to judge you. Your paper is not going to judge you. So please, please, please ensure that you take this seriously if you're serious about regulating your emotions. Number 6 is talk through your emotions. Why do we feel like we need to suffer in silence? Why do we feel like we need to suffer alone? No, 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 no. I'm a Christian, and yes, I believe in God, but I know that God does not want me to sit down in my room acting like I'm okay when I need someone to talk to. And this is why I always advise that I believe churches should really have and take, mental health seriously, have departments for mental health where people can have people they can talk to without judgment. Because sometimes all you want to do is talk. You want to be heard. You don't need advice. You just want to be heard. So I always advise that you find a circle, a support group. It could be a mentorship. Like, for example, I have a subscription group where I have a couple of ladies. And in this space, we're as raw can be. We pour it out. I go there and I pour it out as well. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. We're able to just unburden, because the world is such a place where you literally have to act okay, right? You can't come on your social media page and just be crying, this is what I'm going through. But have a support system, a place where you can really be yourself and identify your emotions. Number 7 is good sleep. Rest. Stop working and working and working and working and working, and you just keep working like you are a clock, literally. You know how a clock doesn't stop? Tick, 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 tick. And then you stop when your battery is dead. Literally, like you need to be on the hospital bed for you to stop working. Why are you doing this to yourself? This will only take your emotions from 0 to 1,000. Why? Because you're overwhelmed, you're tired, you're fatigued, and then you start shouting at everybody. You get irritated when you just hear your phone. Why is she calling me? Why are they texting me? Darling, you need to sleep. Turn off your phone, sleep. Go on a holiday. I always advise that, listen, I know you work hard, I know you're saving and investing, but have small money at the end of the month just for you to take care of yourself. And it doesn't have to be something expensive. Take yourself to a spa. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Buy yourself nice jewelry. Just do whatever. Order something and just eat good food, but rest. When your mind is right, your body will function. But you see, when we don't take care of this mind, everything will shut down. Number 8, which is my last but definitely not the least, is consider therapy or counseling. If you find that you've done all of these things and you're still struggling, my darling, get a therapist, get a counselor, speak to your pastor, but whatever it is, seek help. Get help. It's important to get help, especially if you find that You've done all of the things above and you're still struggling. Or if you find that you don't even know how to do all of the things above, because some of you don't even know how to rest. You're sleeping, but your mind is... And you see, you must understand that you need to stop worrying about things you have no control over. Because the fact that you have no control over means there's nothing you can do about it. So speak to someone who can help you to develop strategies to help you regulate your emotions the right way. Now you must understand this, and I'm going to round up with this. Please understand that being emotional or having emotions is not a bad thing, even if you're a Christian. Because a lot of times our emotions are a way of God saying to us that he still needs us to work on something. Even Jesus went through emotions. You know, Bible scholars who have gone into this name 39, I think, emotions that Jesus went through. So why are you feeling like you need to be, I cannot be emotional? No. When you're going through emotions, name it so that you don't become too emotional. That is the aim. When you're going through your emotions, name them, validate them, identify them, sort out the triggers so that those emotions do not take over your life. This is what you need to do. When you find that you're triggered, your trigger a lot of times is God bringing your attention to that thing that you thought was sorted. Because a lot of times you're like, but I've been working on myself. I thought I had this figured out. Why am I in this place again? You thought you had it figured out. But God is saying there's still that hope that needs to be covered. And he needs you to look into it. So please, my darlings, my ladies, my women, and I know I have some men here. Please, take care of your mind. Honestly, your future, your present will thank you for it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this helpful, please don't keep me to yourself. I am not a hidden treasure. Share with your friends, your family, like, subscribe, and I'll see you at my next video. Bye-bye.